Hi Susa, thanks for joining me for the second e-lecture, Researching for the 401029 Assignment 4.
Hi Olivia, I would like to join you in welcoming students to this e-lecture. By the end of this session, you will have a greater understanding of how to approach your assignment, what the aims, objectives and requirements are, how to find reading lists, resources, use search terms and strategies effectively to locate information, conduct a basic CINAHL database search, find relevant and credible web pages, and how to evaluate resources, followed by a short evaluation exercise.
Susa and I are going to talk to you about how to make effective use of search strategies and the UWS Library's resources when working on your assignment.
The aim of this assessment is to demonstrate sound written communication skills. This assessment item aligns with the Unit Learning Outcomes 3, 5 and 11, which is stated in your Learning Guide and Unit Outline, and the University Graduate Attributes by demonstrating knowledge of effective professional communication and documentation within ethico-legal parameters that govern the profession of nursing. This assessment item requires you to work through the chapters in the literacy workbook before completing the following activity. When you have completed task 1 and 2 in the literacy workbook, please make an appointment to meet with the TESOL staff. In this assignment activity, you are required to construct a 1200-word essay. You are to select one of the following aspects of nursing and discuss: the need for nurses to be culturally aware and competent, particularly in relationship to Aboriginal and Torres Strait people, or the importance of acting ethically when working as a nurse, or the importance of acting lawfully when working as a nurse. Think critically about the issue selected and reflect upon your own learning. When reflecting, please use third person. That is, please do not use me or I. Rather, use words such as upon reflection or reflecting upon. Please use the marking criteria and standards to guide the essay construction. This is located in the Learning Guide. Please refer to the assessment requirements in your Unit Outline and Learning Guide regarding the weighing, word count and due date and time for your formal essay.
A good place to start your research is your reading list. You can gain a good understanding of basic concepts from these texts. You can access it by logging interviews, clicking Unit Information and then Learning Guide. This screenshot of the 401029 reading list shows a list of the prescribed textbooks. Let's locate the Bullock and Manias book, Fundamentals of Pharmacology, by clicking on Availability. The availability link takes you to the UWS Library catalogue. You can see the book Fundamentals of Pharmacology is available at a number of campuses and how many copies are at each campus. In the first e-lecture, we talked about how to place a request on items. Here's a reminder. Sign into My Library and click on Request. Your assignment question is a good place to start when thinking about which words to search with. Here the keywords have been highlighted in each of the topics. These are the words you could use to search with. Let's look at the topic, the importance of acting ethically when working as a nurse. What are the key parts of this topic? You would probably choose acting ethically and nurse. When searching for resources about acting ethically, you can also try using alternative search terms such as ethics. And for nurses, you could also use nurse or nursing. Use the keywords to create your search phrase, nursing and ethics. For the other two essay topics, here are some of the keywords you could use to search with: Aboriginal or Indigenous Australians, Torres Strait people or Torres Strait Islanders, culturally aware, competent, acting lawfully, or law. Start your search using the library search box. Click Advanced Search. Type in your keywords. Use the word "and" in capital letters to narrow a search. "And" is also used when combining two different key concepts like nursing and ethics. Set the publication material type to articles and the date range from 2009 to 2014. Narrow your results by clicking peer-reviewed and scholarly articles. Peer-reviewed means that the article is evaluated by an expert before publication, and scholarly articles are in-depth and well-researched. You may also select the content type and related subject terms to further narrow your results. Don't be discouraged if your results are not on the right track. You may need to reconsider your keywords. Think of all the synonyms or alternative words there are for your keywords and try searching with those. CINAHL is a good database to search in as it contains lots of full-text journal articles which have been chosen because they are relevant to nurses and allied health professionals. Go to e-resources, Nursing and Midwifery Subject Guide, and you'll find the link to CINAHL. This time, you'll type each of your keywords into a different box and click Search. Your results will be displayed. Our search resulted in 10,594 results. To narrow the results, click Full Text and use the Date slider to show the results from the past 5 years, and then click Update. Evaluate your results by looking at the journal article title and subjects to determine how relevant each article may be to your research. To read a journal article, click on the PDF full text icon.
When considering which resources to use, it is important to evaluate them by asking yourself a number of questions. First question to ask yourself is, does it support my assignment answer? That is it relevant to the topic? Then use other criteria such as these to assess academic quality. Currency. When was the information published and is it still current? If it is a web document, has it been updated recently?
Reliability. Is it scholarly, that is in-depth and well-researched, or peer-reviewed, evaluated by an expert before publication? Is it at the right level for university study? Authorship. Can you identify who the author is, what the author's credentials are, and their expertise in the subject?
Accuracy. Is it based on fact or opinion? Are key facts accurate? Are statistics from a reliable source? The audience. Who has it been written for?
Publisher. Is the publisher a reputable academic publisher or government or educational institution? Point of view or bias. What is the motivation for publishing this source? That is it for commercial gain or is it an emotional debate? Are both sides of an argument presented objectively? Website evaluation. It can be difficult to establish authorship of web documents. The best way is to stick to credible sites with domains such as .edu and .gov. Sometimes .org, but sometimes these sites can have their own agenda. When evaluating a website, these are the questions that you can ask yourself. Is it at the right level for university study? Many websites are designed for the general public, for example, patients and their family, and carers rather than a professional audience. Is there an author of the document, and can you determine their credentials? If you cannot determine the author of the site, then think twice about using it as a resource. Is the site sponsored by a group or organisation? If it is sponsored by a group or company, does the group advocate a certain philosophy? Try to find out and read the About Us or similar information. Is there any bias evident in the site? Is the site trying to sell you a product? Is there a date on the website? And is it up to date? If there is no date, again, think twice about using it. Undated factual or statistical information should never be used. And lastly, how credible and authentic are the links to the other resources? Are the links evaluated or annotated in any way?
The Nursing and Midwifery Board of Australia is the statutory authority responsible for the registration and enrolment of nurses and for granting authorisation for midwifery practice in the state of New South Wales. Notice that this website has a .gov.au domain, indicating it is an Australian government-sponsored and approved website. You will access key documents from this website from the Codes, Guidelines and Statements menu. Each of these documents is downloadable as a PDF and will be important for use during your study and in your future as a professional.
Here's an opportunity for you to practice evaluating websites. Imagine you were searching for information for the assignment topic, the importance of acting lawfully as a nurse, and you came across this website, nursingtimes.net. Take a look at the article, Would You Stop to Provide Care? Ask yourself, what kind of website is this? Is it at the right level for university study? Remember, when evaluating resources, look at the currency, reliability, authorship, accuracy, audience, publisher, and the point of view or bias. Pause the video and take a moment to evaluate this website. Still searching for information about the topic, the importance of acting lawfully as a nurse, you come across this website, eHow Health. Again, ask yourself the questions. What kind of website is it? Is it at the correct level for university study? Pause the video and take a moment to evaluate this website. Let's look at website 1. Note the web address. It is a .net domain indicating the website has been created for business and commercial use. The name nursing.times.net suggests that it's a news web page and that the views represented may not be objective or of a scholarly nature. There is not an article author name on the page to check for qualifications. The article was written in 2008, not within the last 5 years, so it is not current. The use of a survey by the website does not quote data or quantifiable results to draw conclusions about the article topic. From the limited information we have been able to gather about this web page, it would not be a credible source of information for you to use in your assignment. Now for website 2. The web address is a .com domain indicating another commercial website. We can see an author's name, however, there are no listed credentials to establish expertise in the subject. We would need to look further. It is not clear on the page who sponsors the web page. There is also no About Us page to investigate who eHow Health is. The information appears to be general and not scholarly. We cannot see evidence of research, and the information appears to be based on opinion. Where is the date to indicate the last time the web page was updated? You would need to look further for this. From this limited information, this web page would not be a credible source of information for you to use in your assignment. Thanks for joining me in this e-lecture, Susa.
Thanks, Olivia. I hope you all found this e-lecture helpful, and I wish you all the best in your assignment.
Remember to look for the roving staff wearing red shirts in the UWS library. We're happy to help. You can chat to the online librarian via the library website. Contact Information Central on 9852 5353 or email them via the website. And you can go to the Learning and Teaching Unit website for academic writing assistance. Thanks for joining us. in this e-lecture.